What's up, everybody? Paul with the Moxxley crew here. We're taking a look at Rakdos Vampires in Explorer or Pioneer today. This list has been the new hotness around. Everybody's playing it everywhere. Won a pro tour with it. Just came out of nowhere. Does some crazy stuff. So at its base, it's basically just a red-black mid-range that we've seen everywhere over the last several years, but it's starting to run cards like Dusk Legion, Zealot, Preacher the Schism, and Sorin is the real keystone of this thing. And using its -3 ability, you can cheat in a Vein Ripper as early as turn 3, and that is incredibly difficult for most decks to answer. So I've been having a lot of fun with this. I kind of want to run it through an event and see how things play out. And I figure I'll take you guys along for the ride. So why don't we just make this happen? All right, here we go. Round 1 of this Explorer event with Rakdos Vampires. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into today, guys. All right, so we're on the draw. This hand seems mid. We have all the mana we could ever need. We have a turn 2 Harvester, turn 3 Preacher. I'll keep it for science. Let's see what happens. Well, it looks like we're probably got the mirror match here. So this hand suddenly got much worse. Let's just drop this Blood Crypt and pass. Oh, little waste knot action. All right, I can respect it. Throw out the Mutavault for anything they may have coming. All right, let's do Swamp into Preacher. Looks like they may have a removal spell here. Yep. That's fine. We'll run them out of resources. Not the best thing to have happen to us, but we'll be fine. Let's see what they got over there. Oh, good thing we did. Rankle's Prank would have been bad. Well, that's not great for us. We're going to pitch the Mutavault and the Fable. Not gonna lie, we're kind of in a bad spot here. I mean, I have to, right? Alright, so if they attack here, we animate the Mutavault, block, and Fatal Push. Okay, okay. We have some play here. This isn't the end of the world. So we're going to go to blockers. Block Sheoldred. And push the Hive. Then when Sheoldred hits us, we're going to push Sheoldred. Okay, so we're not in a great spot. We're not in a terrible spot. I've come back from worse. I don't want that Thoughtseize. Blast zone. Alright, they push there. Just fine. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We're going to make one of these big boys. And we could hit them for 18 next turn. Alright, well, that's not great. Let's make an Archfiend. Yep. I mean, if they pop the Sanitarium, I just die here. Yeah, they see it. Yeah, there's no getting around that Sheoldred trigger. Alright, let's go game 2. So what do I want out of the board here? That's not any good. Grab a Duress. My own Sheoldred. A couple Blot Outs and drop the pushes. That seems right. Alright, game number 2. See if we can do a little bit better here. Alright, here we go. Game number 2 will be on the play this time. That's a good place to be. Hey, what did we learn last time, everybody? We mull these hands away, right? Yeah, we do. Okay, alright, I can deal with this. I'll keep the 6. And I think we pitch back the Duress? That seems right. Alright, we lead with the Blackcleave Cliffs. Do they have the turn 1 Thoughtseize? Probably. They always have the turn 1 Thoughtseize, right? Oh, Pithing Needle. Naming Sorin. Probably. Gonna make us play fair magic here with this Pithing Needle. Yep. As expected, that's fine. We can still play a fair game. Do our Blot Out. That's a good thing to see. That Shelly shows up. Put this on the red side. Drop the Preacher. What you got for me? Alright, pushing my Zealot. And edicting my Preacher. Alright. So here's interesting. I think we just go ahead and drop the Sheoldred this turn. Seems to be a good place to be. Well, you know, it seemed like it was a good place to be. Sometimes they just have all the answers, right?
Off you go.
So do that. Let's Thoughtseize them. 2 Meat Hook Massacres and a Sheoldred. Alright, so this will always hit that. I think I still grab the Sheoldred. And then we'll Blot Out Lily.
Fine. I know when I'm not wanted.
Playing a very, very low resource game. I don't really have a way to deal with that Pithing Needle, unfortunately. Sure. Thoughtseize away the card I can't do anything with. So all they have in hand is 2 Meat Hook Massacres, which is annoying, but not the end of the world. Alright, so they get a Thoughtseize off me. Pitch a Meat Hook Massacre. Alright, Bloodtithe Harvester. That's not nothing. A whole bunch of people wandering around down here. Look at this. It's kind of cool. And he's thinking hard over here. Go ahead and drops the Meat Hook Massacre just to kill my Bloodtithe Harvester. Let's just see what we get. You get mana. Congratulations. What do we get? Another land. Let's see if we can sandbag him into making us use it. Or into Thoughtseizing it or something. That'd be great. Okay, well, there we go. Alright. So we're pitching the swamp. They can have some mana. Alright, so let's throw out this Fable. See if we can get back in this game a little bit. Yep, there's that Fatal Push. They're not really applying any amount of pressure. Honestly, I don't want to discard anything. Just want to run both of these out here. See what happens. These are both very good draws in this scenario. They only have one card in hand. Sure. Okay, well, sometimes they just have it all. Which is fine. I mean, it's a game, right? We're having fun. They did collect evidence, so what are they going to grab? They're going to grab the Vein Ripper? The Preachers. Okay. I think I just play out this Mutavault. That way it gives me something to start pressuring with. Plus, if I draw an Archfiend, then we're big boy gaming then. That's something I didn't necessarily want to see. Okay. Second Fable. That's not nothing. If I can survive for a while, we may be up to something here. Couple turns, I can just 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14 them. Yeah, I'm not in the greatest of spots. Him with a grip full of stuff is a little bit problematic. Yep, there's a Rankles Crank. And a Liliana. Yeah, this is getting a little bit out of reach here, ladies and gentlemen. Sure, I will discard a card. Alright, we are going to pitch this Mutavault. Okay. Put me at 7. Let's animate the Mutavault.
Now you've got my attention. It's no fun when they hit back. Drop it.
Yeah, I think that's going to seal the deal for us, but I'll take a draw or two and see what we find. Yeah, that'll do it for us there. Alright, well, didn't start off very well, but we'll see what happens in the next couple games. Deck still feels really good. Oh, well, that one popped quick. Alright, so we're playing Sorin. Playing Sorin. I wonder if they're going to be on vampires. We get to be on the play, though, which is nice. I mean, this hand looks fine. It's just a standard run-of-the-mill red-black mid-range. Pathway on black. Let's see what you're working with over here, Sorin. Some sort of mono white. I don't like these. I don't like any of these things here. I think. Oh no, it's not mono white. It's blue white Proctor. I don't like any of this. There we go. I think first we play out the Fable. I've got some Esper action going. Okay. Let's just go ahead and push this thing, get it out of the way. Sure, march that. March it all you want. Now they've got definitely going to have a board wipe coming here soon, but getting rid of both of those proctors was huge for us. Okay, big Teferi. Where are we tucking? Yeah, we tuck Sorin. Makes sense. You know what, let's see what we're working with over here. Hey, perfect timing. Yep, alright. Thoughtseize away the farewell. That got it there. So you want a Duress. Probably bring in Sheoldred. Seems like a good spot for Lily. Honestly, Damping Sphere is nice here too. Probably Trim on a push. I just don't know if I want Lily actually. The more I look at it. Definitely keep that around. Actually, probably bring in the third one. Go down to 2 pushes. Really, I just go down to 1 push. Yeah, that feels better. Alright, game 2. Let's see what we can do here. That one felt really nice. Alright, so they're going to be on the play. Winning game 1 is great in this matchup. Gives us a chance. This hand's risky, but I kind of like it. Got Legion on 2. Bitter Triumph. Not having a red source makes this probably a little too risky to go for. This hand's fine. Keep 6, and we'll bottom the push. We can answer Planeswalker or that. Alright. Let's see what we're working with over here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of that. No, we're going to get rid of the Deluge, and then we'll Triumph the Proctor later. Oh, here we go. We're gaming, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, perfect. Alright, so here we go. Blood Crypt into Sorin. Into the Vein Rips. Don't want to overcommit to the board. They are 1 mana away from a board wipe, which is probably what's coming here. Or they're going to Teferi and bounce Sorin, probably. Which, if that happens... Okay. Just keep applying pressure. 12 damage. Just go ahead and get rid of Teferi now. Even if they have a board wipe, we've got another Vein Ripper to follow up with. Another Teferi, okay. Yep.
Keep up the pace.
We're just going to go ahead and animate the Mutavault. I think I just swing here. See what happens. They have 4 mana available. Yep, alright. That was enough for them. That matchup felt very good. Ripping the veins. Got a nice Archon. Well, we're up to a minute and a half waiting on the next round. So while we sit here, if you guys haven't subscribed to our Patreon, you should definitely give that a look. It'll be linked down below. A lot of really good sideboard guides and tournament write-ups from past RCQ season. And as we move into Pioneer season, there'll be some real interesting content coming out. I think Richard is going to have a Lotus Field guide from his Pro Tour experience up in the next couple weeks. So be on the lookout for that. And also, tons more content coming. So it's super exciting. I'm really happy working with these guys. All right, here we go. Round number 3. Maybe we'll get another round against Blue-White Proctor. That'd be great, right? That went really well for us. All right, we'll be on the draw here. What do we got? Pretty decent hand, honestly. Turn 1 Duress, turn 2 Harvester, turn 3 Fable into Sheoldred. Doesn't really have the panache of a turn 3 Sorin, but hey, we're here for it. We're about it. Now, this could be another Waste Nut. Could be the Mire. We'll see. Well, they took my Duress. Blue-black. Okay. I wonder if there's a port of the standard deck. Play that out on black. Play the Bloodtithe Harvester. And there's this real cool blue-black draw 2 deck floating around at the end of this past standard RCQ season that started off a lot like this. So let's see if it's just a port of that. Does that have Menace? It has Menace. Alright, what 3-drop do you want, buddy? Makes sense. Ha! Thoughtseize bug. What's up? Let's just see what happens if I try to poke him. They gonna trade? Nope, didn't think so. You took one, I get one. Alright, this Sheoldred is going to be real nice if it gets to stick around. You know what? I think I'm going to pitch this because I can attack there, make the 4th, drop Sheoldred. And if I rip a Vein Ripper, then we're just partying. Okay. That's fine. Let's go to combat. Just swing here. They're going to block with Rona, I'm sure. No. They're worried. Alright, cool. Be worried about this. Okay, alright, alright. Alright, so they have no blockers. They could have a removal spell. If I just go Sorin... Let's think about this for a second. 5 takes them to 1. I think I go Sorin, uptick on the Harvester, swing, see what happens. If they have a counterspell, they need to blow it right there. So I'm going to uptick onto the Harvester. Yeah, okay. I figured that's what was going to happen, but I definitely want this second Sheoldred. That's a given. Honestly, Duress seemed very meh there. Probably bring in Lily. And trim a Thoughtseize. Trim a Thoughtseize for another triumph. Alright, that feels good. So we're off to a rocky start against Waste Not, but feeling pretty alright the way this has turned out so far. Alright, we're going to be on the draw again. If we rip a Sorin, we're gaming. Let's try it. I've got a game to lose. Oh! Never punished. Never punished. Sure. Opt away. Alright, time for Sorin Tell. What kind of answers you got? I'm going to sacrifice a Ledger Shredder to kill my Vein Ripper. That feels fine. Yeah, this is just a direct port. Okay. Yep, that's fine because we're just going to push it. Enter tapped. Uptick. Push the Shredder. Swing for 7 lifelink. At this point, they have to, right? It's going to cost them 4 life to do it, and I'm going to drop Sheoldred on their head, but, you know, here we are. Alright, think it through. This is a tough spot you're in. No, I kind of wish I had the... Alright, so how big is this guy going to get? 6'8"? Uptick would become an 8'7". Drop Sheoldred. Yep, okay. Well, that was fun. Let's have more games like that, guys. That was awesome. Alright. 2 games. We can end up going 4-1. Feel good about that. 2 more games to go. Let's see how long it takes to find an opponent for round number 4. Alright, here we go. Round number 4 against Trainee. Let's see what kind of shenanigans we get up to. What's this being on a draw this entire time? Like, what's up with that? Sneakily good hand. I'll keep it. I want to see how this plays. Especially on the draw. Like, if I can draw a second black source for that Sheoldred. I mean, even not. I just Cavern of Souls for Praetor and really throw him off. Alright, so I'm thinking this is Phoenix. Alright, so tapped Blood Crypt. I have no reason not to. This is Phoenix. This will be a really good representation of Pioneer metagame here in about a month. And it's definitely looking very Phoenix-y. Ooh, kept the 1-lander and got punished. Let's see if we can capitalize on it. Okay, Ledger Shredder. Let's see what they've got going on over here. A lot of removal. think I'd take the Treasure Cruise. Treasure Cruise is definitely the strongest card in their hand. And honestly, I'll just Bitter Triumph. Get rid of this guy. Okay, so they got their red source. Alright, so they saw its cruise come through on the Picklock Prankster. It's going to be that or Lightning Axe. Take the Treasure Cruise, which means I'm safe to play Sheoldred. Sheoldred's a real pain in the butt for these guys. Now, if he drew a Lightning Axe, he drew a Lightning Axe. Alright, he did not draw the Lightning Axe. That's good for us. Is he got a double Fiery Impulse? He is. Cool. Cavern of Souls, naming Vampire. Let's play out the Zealot. Honestly, I think I just... because I have another Sorin, just cheat this Preacher into play. Sleight of hand. He has no phoenixes in the yard. No, okay. Oh, kill that Sorin. Have another one. I'll sandbag this swamp for a hot second. Let's see what you're working with over here. Got 2 Phoenixes stranded in his hand. Let's get rid of his opt. That's got a connive, that's fine. Alright. So he can't get both Phoenixes back. He could theoretically get one of them. Could just hard cast a Phoenix. Yeah, okay, he's hard casting the Phoenix. That makes sense. He's going to send everything at Sorin, probably. If he does, I feel pretty okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think I just gonna animate the Mutavault. I just punch it. See what happens here. He's probably going to block one of the Dusk Legions. No? Block the vampire token? Okay. 3, 4, 5. He's going to take 7. I'm going to gain 1. Okay. Even if he reanimates a phoenix, it's 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. Puts me at 13. Or puts me at 4. Well, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's exactly lethal. Kind of forgot about that guy sitting over there, not going to lie. Alright, so we learned some things. Now we're bringing in all 4 Leyline of the Voids, and it's Sheoldred, cutting the Archfiend. Probably the pushes. Obviously, they'll have answers for Leyline of the Void. Trim on a Fable. I should probably trim on a Sorin. That feels alright. Alright, so that was an experience. We're learning things. See what kind of game 2 we can have. Alright, here we are with game number 2. I'll be on the play, please. Thank you. Okay. This hand seems fine. Let a blot out for when the Phoenix comes. Let's bolt myself. See what we've got going on here. Not too worried about the spell pierce, sleight of hand. Lightning Axe is a problem, but I think, honestly, I take the Picklock Prankster here. It's effectively a 2-for-1. Okay. See what happens. I'm going to take it, which makes sense. Okay. Pitch 2 lands. Sure, I can take the 1. Draw another Vein Ripper. Okay. And grab another Lightning Axe. I know, grab an op, sorry. Sleight of hand. Let's just see what happens. Did you try to answer it? No, it just lets it happen. Okay. So I can answer a spell pierce. I cannot answer 2 spell pierces. Let's just see what happens. If he has 2 spell pierces, he's got to negate. Okay, that's fine. TT. Treasure Cruise. He's probably going to be able to flip his Thing of the Ice this turn, which is a bad thing for me. Okay, maybe not. He's got to be able to flip it. No, he didn't. Okay. Now he'll flip it. Maybe. Maybe he can't. That's kind of cool. There it is. Okay. Now it flips. Okay. Do I get out of this? It's not looking promising. I'll be able to bring a Phoenix back. One Phoenix, two Phoenixes. Yeah, I'll be at... Oh, I want to take 6. It's not the end of the world. Alright, yep, you got it. Alright, well, that one was a little rough, but can't win everything, right? Alright, one game remaining. Let's see if I can get a winning record on this one, eh? Alright, game 5, and again we are on the draw. I don't know what's going on with this. This hand's garbage. Hand's not much better. I think there's better 5s out there. Alright, so 1, 2... Unfortunately, I think Vanny Boy's got to go. I think that's the 5. I watched when I draw Sorin right here. Alright, so we got some Convoke action. Okay. Warden? Is it going to be a Warden? Gleeful Demolition. And a Thraben Inspector. I know what you're up to. You're not getting it. You get it this turn, but you weren't getting that turn. Alright, so they're probably just going to tap out. Oh, there's a Warden now. I'm going to say Loxodon's coming. Nope, Knight Errant. The other one. You got a double Thraben Inspector. Okay. Path of Peril is going to be great come game 2. Alright, well, things aren't looking too hot here, but we're going to play it out and see what happens. Maybe we'll find some luck here before this is over. Yup. Luck that is not. Alright, so I can make a 1/1. See if he blocks anything. Probably not, because he's in a very good spot. Oh, okay. Trade the Knight Errant there. Okay. How much you want to bet that is a... he's going to have the beat stick right here. That's a Thalia, which is not what I expected. Still probably over for us. Can block 3 things. Take 6, 7, 9, gain 1. So take 8, go to 3. Yeah, this game's basically over. Yeah, he grabbed the Recruiter. Let's just end the bleeding right here. Can't cast Recruiter this turn, but he can cast the Recruiter next turn. Alright. Duress is all but useless. Grab these 2 Path of Perils. Bring in the Bitter Triumph. That's probably what we want. Alright. Game number 2. I'll be on the play this time. This hand seems fine. Turn 1, Fatal Push. Dudes and answers, lands and spells. I'll take it. Alright. How big is he going? Foundry and a Novice Inspector. I'm not too terribly worried about that. Invasion's not great. Invasion means she's going to take my Fatal Push. Probably. I don't know. Grab the Zealot. Okay. I've got 2 removal spells in hand, so pushing a little bit of damage there is probably not bad. Honestly, I'm not terribly worried about the Novice Inspector. Yeah. Let's just go ahead and crack this blood. Trade a land for a land. Meh. But we got a Zealot out of it, so drop this. Drop the Zealot. There's a Sorin. Okay. This could start doing stuff. If I start gaining some life against them, it's really bad for them. And he's off to what seems to be a pretty slow start. I think I play the Pathway. Play out Sorin. Try to start gaining some life here. I don't know, either his hand is incredibly slow or... Okay, so he's got to get lost there. Let's go ahead and map onto this Zealot now. Alright, we can keep that Fatal Push right where it is. Efficient removal is the name of the game in this matchup. Okay, so he's going to get lost my Sorin. Not too worried about it. Feeling okay. Yeah, that hand must have developed incredibly poorly for them. Don't like to win that way, but sometimes you do. Alright, last game of the event. Let's see. Can I turn this into a winning record for our first video? That'd be very nice. Alright, game number 3. Let's see what happens here. I'd love to turn this to a winning record. Don't like being on the draw against Convoke, but maybe they'll have a hand like last time, and that is not a hand I can keep at all, unfortunately. That hand is actively worse. Alright, Mold of 5. Not the greatest. Bottom of Zealot. I honestly think I bottom a land here. And they've got the Inspector on 1. Alright, there's a Vein Ripper. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm just going to have to let that resolve. And I'll push it next turn. Puts me behind the 8-ball a little bit, but that's fine. I can play the Zealot out next and dig for a land if I don't draw one. That's what I wanted to use the removal on. But it buys me a turn. Okay, so I got a Bitter Triumph here. I almost think I have to sit back and play the control game for a turn. So I'm going to try to activate the Warden again. And then I just Triumph it. So if they just activate Warden, I effectively time walk them. They get a scry out of it, but that's it. Okay, I think that's still a very good target. Alright, so now I have to dig for the land, because if I get land number 3 here, as soon as I get land number 3, we're actually in a very good spot. Alright, spot got a little worse. Spot got a little worse. Spot got a lot worse. But we drew land number 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I think this is the line here. Then pass. I'm going to activate the Warden. I'm going to go ahead and push the Warden. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 puts me to 3. 2, 4, 6, 8 puts me at 5. Block the big boy and see what happens. Alright, if this is any time for Sorin Tell to work, this is it. I think I'm still just dead. Maybe the most I can do is block there, take 8, gain 2. Yeah. Well, unfortunate, but here we are. Deck's still a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. I think it'll only get better as it gets figured out more. Not the best record I've ever had. Still not the worst record I've ever had. We're definitely going to be playing it more. So thanks everybody for joining us. Be on the lookout for more videos coming here very quickly. Johnny's going to be doing some limited content. I'm going to be doing some constructed. It's not always going to be vampires. We're going to change it up. If you have a deck you want to see me play, leave it in the comments below. Been great having you all around. Look forward to the next one. Thanks, everybody. See ya.